very special occasion in joining Jessica. Thank you. Now, Jessica and Michael, the two of you have had separate paths that led you to this very moment. And that's what the unity candle later on in the ceremony will represent your two individual lives now becoming one through marriage. And if there's a few things that I hope would carry along its way with the two of you, it would be for you guys to always be willing, from the heart, to listen, learn, and to love. And by that I mean simply just to listen to one another. What it is that makes them feel whole and what it is that they have to offer. Because after all, they just may be the voice of reason. And secondly, would be the ability to learn. Learn whatever it takes to help the other fulfill every desire, every wish, every dream, and goal that they may have. And lastly, but most importantly, is the ability to love. To love unconditionally, which means no strings attached. This is an ongoing love. And this is the type of love that I would hope the two of you would wish to express to one another each and every day. Keeping in mind, Michael, Jessica's happiness will be far more important than your own. And the same for you, that Michael's happiness will be more important than yours. And with that in your minds and in your hearts, I'm sure your lives together will be everything that you want it to be. So Michael, I'll ask you first. With your presence here today, alongside Jessica, do you take her as your wife in promising to love, honor, cherish, and respecting her always, allowing nothing or no one to come between the two of you? Do you take her as your wife?
I do.
And Jessica, I'll ask you the same. With your presence here today, alongside Michael, do you take him as your husband in promising to love, honor, cherish, and respecting him always, allowing nothing or no one to come between the both of you? Do you take him as your husband?
Yeah.
There we go. And I do from both of you. Or if I can have your bouquet. If the two of you would please turn and face each other and hold each other's hands. Now, as you look into each other's eyes, you will see the very reason why you are here today, proving that at this moment, there is no one more important than who stands before you. So, Michael, I'll have you go first in repeating your vows. I, Michael, take you,
Michael,
Jessica,
take you, Jessica,
to be my wife.
to be my wife.
I will be there for you,
I will be there for you
through good times and bad times,
through good times and bad times,
whether we are rich or poor,
whether we are rich or poor,
in sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health.
I will love and cherish you,
I will love and cherish you
through laughter and tears.
through laughter and tears.
I give you my pledge.
I give you my pledge.
Thank you, sir. Now, Jessica, looking into his eyes, I'll have you repeat your vows. I, Jessica,
I, Jessica,
take you, Michael,
take you, Michael,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
I will stand beside you
I will stand beside you
through success and misfortune,
through success and misfortune,
through the joys and sorrows of life,
through the joys and sorrows of life,
through laughter and tears,
through laughter and tears,
in sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health.
I will love and cherish you.
I will love and cherish you.
I give you my pledge.
I give you my pledge.
Thank you. Now I have your guys' rings. And these rings will seal this commitment. And they're not only tokens, but symbols of the very love and devotion that the two of you are expressing here today. And my hope is that in each and every day, wearing these rings, may it constantly remind you of that promise and pledge. And in time, these rings may lose beauty, but I hope that the two of you would value and take honor in wearing these rings for what they truly represent. And through your friends and family, the beauty will shine through you both. And the two of you will be a wonderful example for all. Michael, I'll see you take Jessica's ring. If you could please place it upon her ring finger. And if you could please repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I seal my promise
I seal my promise
to be your faithful and loving husband.
to be your faithful and loving husband.
And I feel so honored. And I feel so honored
And I feel so honored
to call you my wife.
to call you my wife.
Thank you, sir. And Jessica, if you could slip that upon Michael's ring finger. And if you could please repeat. With this ring,
With this ring,
I seal my promise
I seal my promise
to be your faithful and loving wife.
to be your faithful and loving wife,
And I feel so honored
and I feel so honored
to call you my husband.
to call you my husband.
Thank you. And at this time, if I could have you step over to the unity candle. And as I mentioned before, two of you have each had your individual paths that led you to this point. And that's what your individual tapers will represent. But in lighting the center candle, you'll be not only uniting your individual lives into one, but that of your families as well. So I'll ask that you take a hold of your individual taper and light the center candle at the same time, which will also symbolize the creation of a new journey with new memories. And once the center one is lit, if I could have you guys turn and blow out your individual taper. Thank you. Perfect. And I'll invite you back to the podium. Jessica, you with that? Now, if you love somebody, you'll be loyal to them no matter what the cost. You will always stand beside them. You will always love and trust them. And you will stand your ground in defending them no matter what. Now, there's one saying that I like to leave with the two of you. And it simply says, don't walk in front of me. I may not follow. Don't walk behind me. I may not lead, but walk beside me as a friend. Because after all, that's what the two of you will be building together, is a deeper, richer, stronger friendship built upon the foundation, your lovely relationship that you already have. So the 11th of October, a day that will now mark your anniversary. I'd also hope that the two of you would not only love each other for who they are, but for what they are helping to make of you. It certainly has been a joy to be part of this celebration. And with the power vested in me by the state of Nevada, it is my honor and my privilege to now be able to pronounce you as husband and wife. Michael, you may now kiss your wife, sir. I'll have you turn and face your photographer. I'd like to introduce to you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Tittlefitz, the newlyweds.